next would be Filipinos and fashion trend spotting. So how do Filipinos find out about fashion trends now, or in the country or internationally? So the first one is television and our celebrity idols. We have local celebrity idols. Next is social media content, online stores and shopping malls, and magazines. Zashi. So, alright, so television and celebrity idols. So at night, during the weekdays, so, 月曜日から金曜日まで、at night, 夜, there is a very famous TV show that everyone will go home very fast to watch it. So, Filipinos have their own favorite actors and actresses, and when they become their favorite, they end up stalking them on social media. They follow on social media and then, hey, okay, so I like what she's wearing. I like what she's wearing in her post, so I want to buy that too. So this is where they find out about what looks good and what doesn't look good. So there. So this is a very famous actress in the Philippines, and as you can see, she poses in her clothes, and then she tags the brand. So Adidas Originals. So she's a sponsored actress. Adidas gives her products so that she could advertise them on her personal social websites. And then it's not only clothes but even services. So if she had a new haircut, she can tag the studio, the Bioin in the GPS tag, so that people will know that, oh, if I want that kind of hair, I can go to that particular salon. And then next would be, they also post the posters and the advertising materials of the companies that they endorse for on their social media accounts. So if you look at the likes, they can reach up to 55,230 for one post. So the exposure is very high for brands. Next, social media content. So in Japan, do you have fashion bloggers? Bloggers. In Australia? You do. Yeah, bloggers. So in the Philippines, fashion bloggers are very famous. They have loyal fans as well. So, for example, her, Trisha Gosingchan, she has 201,000 followers on Instagram. She has many company sponsors, and if you ask her to attend your event, it's very expensive. So, takai. And then for men, it's not just women who are into fashion in the Philippines. Also the men, they follow David Hison. He has 158,000 followers. So the question now is that if you are a Japanese business selling clothes, how much do you have to pay a person like this? So we will go to that. So if you ask the fashion blogger to tweet, use Twitter, it's the number of followers times 2.37 Japanese yen. So if Trisha Gosingchan has 200,000 followers, how much is that in yen? 400,000 yen, maybe. So that's just for a 140 character tweet. Oh, this shirt is very nice. 400,000 yen. So then one blog post could be 25,000 to 30,000 yen. And if you want them to experience your brand in your own country, you have to pay for their flight, airfare, and also their accommodations like their hotel or their resort. So if you total this, how much do you think you would spend on one fashion blogger? So 400,000 plus 30,000 plus another 30,000 maybe, and then a hotel. You could go as much as 700,000 yen for one sponsorship of a stylist or a blogger. So next would be Facebook articles. Magazines in the Philippines usually have their own Facebook pages. They post articles about what nice things to wear to an office, what's a good thing to wear for a party. So this is where we get our ideas as well. So, oh, okay, it looks like I can do that too. I have that kind of shirt, so I'll do that same outfit when I go to work tomorrow. So that's how we think. Next would be shopping malls. So there are three main shopping malls in the Philippines. The first one, the biggest one is SM. So, and then Robinsons and Ayala malls. So I mentioned earlier that Filipinos are very into the shopping mall culture. So the reason for this also is because it's very hot in the Philippines and there's free air conditioning inside the malls. So we spend most of our day there because it's cool, and then we can look at clothes, we can eat, we can hang out with our friends or watch movies. And then, yes. So this is the mall. Mall culture. Mall of Asia is the biggest mall in all of Asia. So it could be as big as Ginza, the whole strip of Ginza. Just one building. And then, yes, this is the traffic inside, and that's SM, another branch. So, next would be Zalora. Zalora is like an online shopping mall in the Philippines. So, for example, a brand wants to sell their items in the website, they can partner with Zalora to distribute their items. But the good thing about this is that they allow cash. Genki? You can pay in cash when the delivery arrives, and also pay using debit cards. So the Philippines, usually the younger people don't have credit cards because you need a credit line for it, or you need to be able to prove that you can pay your bills. So local brands and new designers, young designers, can also sell their items in Zalora. So how does it look like? You can choose according to the category. You can choose dresses, watches, accessories, or makeup. Or you can also shop by brand. So Mango, is Mango familiar to you in Japan? Yeah, Mango, you can buy Mango products there or other products. And lastly, we have magazines. We are still into the paper magazines. You can buy this in convenience stores, gasoline stations. You can read them while waiting for your doctor. You can read it while you're waiting for your haircut at a restaurant. So we can still get fashion ideas from magazines. And yes, for the past 7 years, more than 200 international brands have entered the Philippines. So Forever 21, Zara, H&M, Cotton On, Uniqlo, and Mango are in the Philippines. But in 2014 alone, 45 foreign brands arrived because they noticed that Filipinos are spending and spending and spending a lot. So around 60 to 70% of those brands are Japanese. Yes. So Uniqlo, you have Muji also, and Ippudo. Ippudo. Yes. But are Filipinos only interested in European and US brands? No, definitely not. There has been an increase in interest in terms of Asian brands, such as the Korean makeup. This is because of Korean drama and Korean pop culture and singers. Any questions?
So, are you always use like to go to like shopping mall like weekend, or like you guys very Aika, you go to shopping mall with your friends or your family often, or
Yes. But personally, if I can stay at home, I would. Because the traffic is really bad. I'm not really the type to fight against the traffic because driving is very difficult in the Philippines. But most of the time, if asobi ni iko, shopping mall.